happy Thursday, Friday Eve, Friday, as we like to say here, Elias.
That's right. We're almost there.
We're so glad you are here joining us today on Hello Iowa, kind of earlier for you, your normal schedule.
Yeah, I'm wearing a suit much earlier than I normally do. Normally it's sweats still, but no, it's always a joy to come in and hang out with you on the Davenport.
The Davenport, oh, no one's ever called that here, I don't think. How fancy.
Yeah.
Well, we're really excited to have you here because I think a lot of people maybe have seen the commercials and the promos on. You have a special report coming up tonight, and it's really, really great and really, really personal for you.
Yeah, this is Parkinson's Awareness Month, and it's kind of awkward because as a journalist, we don't, and you can relate to this, you don't really tell stories about yourself. We tell everybody else's story.
Yeah.
And my mother was diagnosed with Parkinson's almost 20 years ago. She was diagnosed early, which was to her benefit, which we'll talk about in this story. My mom can fight. That's some of the archive footage when she had Parkinson's here, but it was early on, very active. And so she's been doing therapies and treatments, and my dad has just been connected at her hip for the past 10 years especially, and taken her to appointments and therapies, Rochester, Iowa City, long drives. And they found out about this boxing class called Rocksteady Boxing, and it was offered at Friendship Haven in Fort Dodge at the Tom and Norma Schmoker Center. And these folks are specially trained that work at Friendship Haven, and they take these Parkinson's patients, there's roughly 10 of them, through exercises, non-contact, but they wear the gloves, and they move through different stations, but there's also a cognitive portion of this training as well that they go through to help with longevity, confidence, balance, and the idea here is to reduce symptoms and give them some better balance and just a better way of life. And it was pretty incredible to see them as a group, all of them different stages in the prognosis of their disease, but all of them with the spirit and the willingness to want to try to keep fighting.
And so has your mom been doing that since she was diagnosed 20 years ago?
This is a relatively new program,
okay.
And they were going to have this sooner, but with the pandemic and COVID, it kind of shut things down. And so it took a little longer for this program to actually be available in Fort Dodge. And it was a statewide effort. One of the leading researchers that is located here with Unity Point, who we're going to meet in this story, was one of the big driving forces in getting these folks trained, getting out into communities where there is a need, and there are people that want to participate in activities like this. And as we're going to find out, in the next 10 to 15 years, the number of people with Parkinson's disease is going to double because of the aging population. It's not that more people are getting Parkinson's, it's that demographically, it's facts are facts. And so there's going to be more people with a need to have these types of treatments, aside from medication and getting diagnosed early. Right now, the big push is finding ways to live longer and be active and avoid falls. And so that's why this is so important, along with some deep brainstem treatments, and they have ultrasound therapies they're doing. So those are the big four that really to take away that they're focusing on now, whereas a long time ago they thought with Parkinson's, rest, don't move, you shouldn't move a whole lot. Well, now it's completely the opposite. It is the more active you can be and more purposeful in what you're doing, the better it can be, because they've identified certain ways that your brain connects with your body that can help alleviate some symptoms.
So some great lifestyle changes. What was it like? You mentioned, as journalists, we usually like to tell other people's stories, not our own. What was it like sitting down and interviewing your mom, not just talking to her, interviewing her?
It's personal, it's tough because when we're together and we share time at holidays or even visiting, my mom doesn't throw pity parties. She's not big into that. And it's tough for us as we watch the disease progress, right? We throw our own pity parties. But the focus has always been for her, it's not what I can't do anymore, it's what I can still do now, And it's time to move on and focus on what we can do now and focus on today. And I know it was tough for my dad too, but mostly because he's not a public person. He thought that he could just give me the story idea and not participate. I said, no, you're part of it.
This was his idea.
This was his idea, yeah. He was the one that told me about it, and I was kind of hesitant at first, but then I thought, number one, it's important that people know about this program and can start asking about, is it available in my community?
Yeah.
And then also, with my mom having this for 20 years, there are people that are in stage 1 that have been diagnosed for a year and a half. They're looking at my mom thinking, hey, if she can do it, I can do it. I can have a quality of life and still continue to live and fight. And so that was, I kind of got over myself pretty quick and said, I figured who better to tell Mom's story than me. And I had plenty of stock footage, of her throughout her life. So it's an honor to be able to do it. Still awkward, still emotional, but it's important.
I think you're going to change a lot of people's lives, and I bet your mom is so proud of you for doing this too.
There's a couple funny parts in the piece. In fact, she almost wanted to give my dad a left jab just to prove how well she could hit, but she said, "I'm not allowed to do that," as much as she wanted to. But there's a part of the story too that I won't give away that was totally unexpected for these folks, which is special. So, plus we'll have lots of links in the story about dietary changes that are recommended that they've been on top of. And there's a big conference coming up in June at Hope Church in West Des Moines. It's one of the best in the country, where they bring professionals together and they talk about where we're at. They have breakout sessions for caregivers, for people like my dad, to learn how to cope, and because it's a family effort. It's not just the person with Parkinson's. It's everybody, your friends, your family members. Everybody's impacted, and we find ways to move forward, cope, give hope, stay positive, because depression is also something that comes hand in hand with Parkinson's.
Well, Elias, we cannot wait to see this tonight. WHO 13 News at 10. We will all tune in, and can't wait to see these special moments. Thanks for being here and putting on a suit to share it.
Yeah, no problem. And I know Mom and Dad are watching right now, so.
Thanks for sharing your story.
Thanks for stopping in. They usually do. Big fans, big fans.
We love it. Thank you so much. Well, your old jewelry.